Hello, ladies and gentlebots. This is part 2 of Road to 1200, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. It may be the last one. I played a couple games while I was doing that, and I did pretty well. I have only 8 points. I'm 1192. So it begins, it ends, and this is where we test our mettle to see if we have what it takes and if our preparation has paid off. Let's learn about ourselves, let's apply ourselves, and just see what kind of game we get. Let's play chess. Let's go. No warm-up game, nothing. Just a good analysis. We got white. Okay. We're playing against a 1243. Let's play good chess. Let's play good chess. That's all I have to do is just play good chess. Okay. Also, I'm sitting on my yoga ball. It is deflating slowly because I don't know why it's deflating slowly, but it is slowly deflating. So I'm gonna slowly sink throughout this episode. And I'm excited to see how far I go down. That'll be interesting. So, okay. Classic. And we're playing white. We're playing the Scotch. I don't even know. I don't even know what this man is doing. Okay, so this is not exactly free. Because the queen can come right here, I believe. I do not, whatever this line is, I don't know it. I simply don't know it. This is very great against the Scotch because I can't play d5 because they just get this huge center. I could play here and play like an Alapin to try to fight for the center. I could just open up like this and have this bishop moment happening, but this knight, put this bishop, try to go for like a right liver against this square. What is this guy opening? We've got no checks against the king. None of this weirdness. We got a knight there. If I take the knight, queen comes out. I could defend the knight with this pawn. I could do it. And then if they push the knight, I have to move the knight, and I wouldn't be able to defend that pawn. So we can't take it. Even though we'd like to take it, it's kind of fruitless, is what I would say. Let's develop a little more first. If we castle, then we could take it. Let's just put this bishop here. All right. Got a developing knight move. And I don't like either of those squares. This one's occupied. I kind of want to just push a pawn here, honestly. Then if he goes here and I take, we get a big center for black. Big center for black. Yeah. Or I could move this knight. And if this pawn comes, let me open up this bishop. Wait. This pawn, I take it, right? Yes, I would just take it. All right. Oh my god, this is absolutely crazy. Okay. I love this square for my knight, so we're just gonna definitely put it there. All right, we got a pawn break in the center. I actually don't mind that square for my knight either. I'm gonna castle. I'm just gonna castle. All right, now this square is defended. Let's pin the knight. You can't block the bishop. Now that's kind of nice. You moved this pawn. I'm gonna hurt you for it. I'm gonna take the revenge upon thee for moving that pawn, making my life so weird already. So weird. This knight is 100% going on that square. 100%. We're going to strike in center. We are going to put some pressure on this knight. And make some enemies. There we go. Okay, we're unpinning the knight. We're unpinning the knight. If I take this knight, the bishop is here. I can play this knight, and I will control the center. Your bishop probably wants to come out at that point. But then my bishop's there. Then I got a bishop there. And that's also a gnarly spot for a bishop. And your only way to reroute would be to come there. You play this knight after the exchange, I push this pawn. That way you can't reroute here. I think I kind of want to go for it. Let me just pin you first. Let me just pin you first. I think I like that. I like that. Oh my god. It's gonna be sweet. Alright. Alright, so now we take here. Also, if we take here, if you take with a bishop, this becomes free. I want to get this knight out because I feel like the queen would be devastating on that check would be awesome. I almost want to reroute the knight right here to play here. This pawn would be weak. Alright, there's a lot happening right now. A lot is happening. Open up the queen, over defend this pawn. So now we have a good way to capture it. And in fact, now if we take here, okay, see that's actually, I think now is a good time to do this. I think now's a good time. Let's take that knight. We'll put this knight here. Attack her for that square. Oh god, that was a terrifying sound. Okay, let's look at the knight first. Look at the knight. Threatening a bishop. If we could get a bishop, that would be pretty good. And then these light squares could fight for the diagonal. If I could win the light squared bishop, ooh, that would be fantastic. Okay, I think we need to just start by putting this knight here. Put this knight here. Yeah, let's just... It's a really good score for the knight. This is a strong knight square. I think it looks lovely. And then the knight move. Okay, but yeah, if we take this pawn, then these two pawn moves, these two, will be harder to justify. What if we just pushed? What if we just push the pawn first? Just kind of defend this, lock the center, it's really set up. Yeah, and now your dark squared bishop is going to be really having a hard time. Feels like, ooh, evading the check. Okay, now I'm going to try to get this pawn. Yes. We are going for the pawn. And if you move your bishop, then it's defended. So, it's not ideal. Yeah. As I expected. Okay, what can we do though? What can we do? I don't want to double like this. That would be bad. I could take here, and then you're defended. And that's probably fine. I need to find a way to win this pawn. Or this pawn. I'm gonna need to start launching some pieces. I think we got a breakthrough on the queen side. Alright. We have to take it. Let's take it. Because I don't want to get that pawn doubled. I just don't want to. We took the bishop for a knight. Now it's knight dark squared knight light squared bishops only. And the pawns are even. It's a very close center. How stressful 1, then 2. Feels pretty good. I think that I like that. Think that it's good. If I can win this guy, I can probably win this guy. This pawn be here, then this one goes there. And then we push on this side of this falls, and then that one's weak. And then this one's weak. Okay, let's try to stay strong over here. And then we will slowly win. All my emotions are just stirring in this emotional sauce of my soul. I'm gonna meditate for a second. Take with the rook. You can get lost in the flow of events. And chess is one place where getting lost in the flow of events and details really distracts you from possibilities. It really distracts you. So we need to play without losing ourselves in the exchanges, because there's usually an opportunity. There's always something on the board that could turn things your way, normally, as long as the material is equal and you're not in a terrible position. But even then, sometimes you got some stuff. I think we should play this pawn. Let's play it. This gives us the ability to win a pawn. Queen comes out. We win a battery against the knight. Now I'm forcing you to defend your knight. I like that. Now if queen's here. Next is this one, then this one. Thank you so much. You foaming the milk for me?
How does it taste?
It's so good. Thank you. It's crazy over here. Come on, move a piece. Move a piece. Oh, I don't know if I like that sound. That sounded like a capturing sound. They just gave me the golden goose. Mama, like, why did you choose to give up your bishop? Let's think about it. Because that was, by all accounts, a terrible move. Your knight, your only other minor piece. It's fully restricted. You can't move here. You can move here, but it doesn't give you anything. It isn't going to give you anything. You move here, after my bishop takes, I'm just taking the center, and I'm blocking your pawn again. You push the pawn, I take it with the bishop. That's gonna take some pressure off. Unless I didn't see something. That's gonna take some pressure off. Oh, it's not a bad move, actually. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, you're trying to win the center. Now this pawn push comes with some threats, because you push here, and you have to take. These two, I mean, they're kind of would be against just one pawn. And it's kind of locked, and it'll be really hard to push this pawn ever because of these two pawns. But something in my soul says, be not afraid. Be not afraid. What happens if we just push the pawn anyways? We take. We go up a pawn. Side. Let's set up for the break. Let's set up for the pawn break and accept this exchange. Take. Oh my god. How fascinating. How fascinating. Now we play here. Pawn takes. Checkmate. Oh, it's with check. Oh no, it's will check. Gasp. Gasp. Oof. Oof. Oh, it's over. I should have thought 1 second more. Oh, it's over. I'm not gonna get to the 1200 mark. Oh, that was a sweet move. That was a sweet move, dude. Here, we're gonna get 1 pawn. We're gonna get 1 pawn at least. Let's get the 1 pawn. Get 1 pawn back. Let's reanalyze it. Instead of playing this move, instead of playing that terrible move, we could have just moved our queen up. We could have moved our queen up and then moved our king over. And we would have stayed in the game. Now, it looks drastic. Not fantastic, simply drastic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. I'm too serious. Okay. Interesting opportunities. I kind of want to play here. That's my first reaction. Creating 2 threats on that pawn. Potentially moving you here. And threatening this pawn at the same time. I think that's probably a good move. But it could be worse. Alright. That's a good move. I'm just going to take the chance to get my... Alright, but if I take this pawn, and they push this pawn, now my queen's undefended, right? Currently, nothing's under threat. What if we play a little bit of a slower move? Bring the rook around. We don't have to take this pawn. It comes here. It's alright. It's going okay. Our bishop would be almost trapped. Our bishop would be almost trapped. Because our queen could take it and our bishop could come here. Or do some weird stuff. Let's play this rook first. Let's play this rook first. Alright, let's do the checklist. Let's just do it, even though I'm not about to move, but let's get a little heads up. This guy, how many squares does he threaten? How many pieces? Threatens 1. Defends this one. Okay, cool. This guy currently has very few squares that they can move, which makes me glad, but does defend this pawn if it gets pushed. Weirdly powerful there. Weirdly powerful. The queen currently threatening these 2 pieces. This one's defended twice. It's pretty good. This piece is threatening our rook and our queen. The queen's defended, the rook is also defended, but they're blocked by a pawn. So currently, as the pawn stand, we should be okay for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're down a rook. And your knight still can't move. I think, but this one, then we take the queen, the rook takes the queen, and we take the rook. I think that was a little bit of a blunder. Let's find out how it was a blunder. Let's find out how maybe that was a blunder on our part. Let's learn. Let's learn something about our failures. Woo! I think, I like it. I don't know. I like it. The queen moves. The queen moves. Now we take this pawn, perhaps. If the rook takes queen, then rook takes this queen, then we take this rook. So we win a queen, a rook, and a pawn. In exchange for a bishop, we'd be down to, it would be, it'd be, okay, yeah, so that's not great. Let's try it. We're already losing, so let's just try it. Let's just try a weird move. Now if this pawn comes, this rook comes, it wins us a little tempo. Yep, let's try it. Let's win a little tempo. Let's win a little tempo on this queen. Now things are looking a little better. We might lose a minor piece. We might get something out of it. You know? We might get something out of it. Let's create a little more chaos. Let's create a little more chaos first. You take this pawn, you slide over. Let's try it. Let's try it. We gotta try some stuff. Because we sort of kind of have something, kind of. And we've gotta try some things to make it happen. We gotta try some things. Let's try some things. As expected. I'm gonna play here. Alright, let's play here real quick. Real quick. You got one. What are your escape square? That's an escape square. That's a pretty good one. We've almost trapped the queen, in fact. Nope. 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 So the queen has 2 squares. 3 squares. 3 safe squares. Maybe we can work with that. We've only got 4 minutes to their 11, so that's not ideal. This might be a longer video than I thought. But still. If there, let's look at each square. Let's start trying to build our attack that way. If here, we could play here. And then this would be, that'd be a fine move for them. Because they would get a pawn in, but then we could move our bishop. That'd be cool. We could probably win that pawn back. Probably we could. Hey, I'll play for a draw at this point. I'll get +1 if I draw. I'll get +1 if I draw. Ooh. Okay. See, now I have a little bit of an out. I have a little bit of an out. Because I could redefend. I could redefend with my bishop. I could redefend with my bishop. And then I would thusly save my bishop. So we redefend with the bishop. If the queen takes, we take. And then obviously we'd win a rook. Bishop's here, though. Bishop's here. If this pawn comes, we take this pawn. If knight takes, we take with the rook. Alright. Let's try it. Let's try it. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, we're moving the rook back, which is probably the best idea. Let's just... Hey, we just gotta play quick at this point. Let's play quick! Playing quick! And then maybe we move our king. We've only got 3 minutes. It's a 5-minute game. It's a 3-minute game of chess. Whoa! Can we get the win? They're +1. They've got... This is their extra pawn right there. Really cool game. Really cool. It's going to be at least equal. At least equal. What a weird flippin' move! Except I think you just hung mate. You did in fact hang mate. You did in fact hang checkmate. Unfortunately for yourself. Even though it was cool, you hung mate. Why'd you hang mate? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why did you hang mate? Okay, potentially, they play check. We take. It's undefended. But I won a rook. To stay in this game, you have to sacrifice your queen, and I just won a rook. Now we simplify. Now we simplify. Up a rook, I think I can win this game in 3 minutes. I think I can do it. In fact, what I would probably do is I would just come here. I would just double rooks and try for checkmate again. Let's think about it. We come here. This rook captures here. We come down. We come over. Quick. Simple. Brutal. Why would you leave that open, dude? Ugh. He was playing so good. I was losing the game. I was ready. I was ready to cry. I had my tear ducts prepared. I had them ready, primed to cry. But now, that's really... You can block the check with this knight. Oh, but it wouldn't matter because the bishop. It wouldn't matter because the bishop. Look, this one takes checkmate. Block with the knight. Still checkmate. Oh my god. You can't even bring your queen back to back rank. I think we probably won this one. What if they were... Oh, yeah, he found it. Okay, good. So I'm going to go up a rook. We'll bring you down, bring you over. Bring you down, and we'll just target this rook, bring it over, play for another checkmate. Easy peasy. We're up a rook. Now we just got to play well and not make too many mistakes. All right. Not going to give him any time. No time. No time. You made a left for your king, so now it's not going to be checkmate, but I could still win your knight. All right. Let me threaten 2 pawns at once. I'll threaten this pawn and this pawn. Cool. I won't take this one, because then I have to defend that pawn. But if I win the center pawn, that would be awesome. I could really use the center pawn. And if we double rooks, then I win a rook, and then the game's over. Sweet. So let's just create multiple threats. Let's keep creating multiple threats. We'll double rooks. If he doesn't move off the back rank, then I will play right here, and I will win the rook. The bishop still controls the center completely dominating the center. And I'll just use my rook to just win. It'll be rook, bishop versus knight, and I think I can do that. It's only taken me 16 seconds, so I think I should be able to do it. I'm about to actually equalize on time. So, yeah. Yep, let's count it. So 1, 2, no, it's 1, 2, 3 with check. Your king can move. He probably wants him moving here. If I come down, I pin the knight. And then you won't be able to defend him. You could go back there. And then I'll probably break here. This takes, bring the king up, start to bring him around. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This game, I think we may have got this one. Oh, resignation. What a game! Holy moly. I had 1 blunder. It was that pawn move. I had 5 mistakes. 5 mistakes, 0 misses. Oh, let's see. Let's take a quick look. I like to see what I'm rated. I know it's kind of basic, but I want to know. Give me your things to me. It's just how my brain works. Let's take a look at some of our mistakes. We had 3 misses, no blunders. They had a blunder, we didn't have a blunder, so that's pretty good. The castling, made a mistake. This pawn was here. And let's take a look at the moves. We go up a pawn. What? 2 pawns? Look, one day I want to be able to think like that. That's the goal. That's the goal. All right. Well, this is going to give us something to study for sure. I might make just a video about some of these best moves. Like, why are they the best move? This was a miss. Apparently this move was... We were doing pretty badly here. It was looking rough for us. This was a miss. Let's find the best one. Free pawn. We should have captured the pawn. And then, yes, obviously, if they take this, then your rook is hanging. Oh my god, it's so simple when you look back at it. It would have been a free pawn and would have equalized the game. It would have been so much easier than playing all of that nonsense. Never resign. Never resign. Because you never know what's going to happen. I hope y'all are just continuing to grow your sense of power, self-power, and your ability to use your brain and learn new stuff and excel. Because that's what chess is all about. And enjoying yourself playing with the best. Playing with the best. like we did today. That guy was cool. We're now at 1201. Goal accomplished. Let's go to 1300. Let's keep climbing. And now I gotta buy myself a cake. Like I said, I don't need a cake, but I'll get something cool. All right. Goodbye.